Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to Alex Builds, and today we're on stage 27 of Hero Collector's Build Your Own Ghostbusters Ecto 1. Okay, so on stage 21, we're moving on to the engine bulkhead. We're going to be putting the engine bulkhead on. So let me show you the parts we get and what we're going to be doing. So as you can see, in there we get the engine bulkhead and we get some other little parts in here. Let me show you and tell you what they are. So as we go through, we get to assembling the blower unit. So we're going to be assembling the blower unit and putting that on there. Then we're going to be fitting the power brake reservoir and now attaching that onto there. Then the windscreen washer, that's going on in there. And then basically we're going to be attaching all these pipes up, fitting the engine bulkhead down, screwing it onto the assembly itself, adding a couple more little details until we've got that left over. Yep, so a few steps to do in this one, so let's get the parts open and start building. Okay, so we've got all the parts out of the packaging and we're going to start off with these two here. This does have a key notch on here and these are the parts for the blower unit. So we're going to need this little detail here and this part here. So all we're going to do is, this set does have like a keyway notch on there and in here as well. So get it on the right way, just like that. And then an EP screw is going to go through the back here. Let's get the first screw of today in. All the way down, just like that. That's better. It went a little bit skew-iff there, just like that. That is better. So now we're going to bring in the actual engine bulkhead piece here, and we're going to be fitting this onto here. So we're going to be going just here on this side here, and we're going to be fitting that on there with an IP screw this time. So there is a little hole we've got to locate this on, and the location pin which helps us get it in the right place. So let's get our IP screw and get this secured down. Just on the back here, just like that. And that is the first part of our engine bulkhead on. Alright, so now we're going to need these tiny silver details, these two here. We're going to be putting these together with an AP screw. So I'm going to get an AP screw ready. So that's that ready. And what we're going to be doing, this does have a location pin in here to help us guide this in the right place. So that's just going to slot into there, onto the back. Just like that, and then an AP screw just through the top here. Just like that. Now this big black drum piece is going to go on the thingy side here. It does have a notch cut out to help us get it the right way round, just like that. And this is also going to be an EP screw on here. Just like that. And then we can attach this to our engine bulkhead, which is going to be going just in this area, just here. So we can put this on this way round, just like that. So we've got this little pin facing this way round, and when we turn it over, we've got a screw point just here, and that is going to be an EP screw. There we are. There's them two on. Now we've got to bring in this part here, this little silver part, and this little silver part here, and these are going to lock onto each other just like that. And this is going to be another EP screw through this back end here. So let's get one more EP screw. Using a lot of EP screws today. Just like that. That's that part on there now. And now this one is going to be going just on here. So this is going to help us with another location pin just here and our screw holes here. So we push this onto here, and we turn this over, we've got our screw point at the back here. And again, this is another EP screw. And there we go. Looking good so far. So now just down here where we've got this nipple down here, right down here, we'll be connected all these pegs onto here. There's a nipple right on top of that. That's where we're going to be going with our little cable that we got with this week's issue. So this is going to go on top of here. Mine just needs widening just a tad, just to help it get on there. So for that, I'm going to use a cocktail stick. Push it down. So I don't think this connects to anywhere just yet. It doesn't say to connect it anywhere. So I'm going to move on and get another pipe in. So we've got this pipe here that's going to be getting plugged into the bulkhead. So I'm just going to widen that one just before we put the bulkhead on. And that one's to get plugged. That's going to get it plugged into this nipple on here, the end one here. Also, I think this one here is going to come up and plug into this one here. So we're going to start getting these all connected. So we're going to slot these all in. So there's a little hole just here for your steering rod to go through. So we're going to slide that through. And we're going to start plugging these cables in. So let's get widening them and get plugging them in. This one, I believe, comes around to here and plugs onto this one. There we go. Now that one's on. Now this one, which comes from the center here, where does that go? This one from the front here is going to come all the way around, and this one is going to go into this nipple down here on the back of here. That one's there like that. So I presume this one, it doesn't show it in the magazine that I can see, but I presume this one is going to go onto this nipple here. Just like that. And now we can slide this into place just behind our engine there. Just like that. Now we're going to need some OM screws at the back here. So let me try and get you this in a position where you can see where these OM screws are going. Just here, in these ones here. This one. And this one here. The OM screws are the flanged screws, so it shouldn't get too mixed up. So I'm going to get this one in first, this side. The first one in, and the second one obviously in the same side that I said before. That's the second one. Now we're going to need some IP screws on the sides, in the 4 points on the side. So if we turn this over, you'll see them just here. So these 2 points here and here. So let's get them in now, into a position where you can see it. So let's get the IP screws into here. This first one. Second one, and then we flip this over, same on the opposite side. Just like that. Now we can turn this back over so we can continue working up here. So now we've got to fit the struts. This is one of the struts here. You get this metal rod piece, and all you're going to do is screw it through this side here. So on this part here, we do have a screw. I don't know if it will show up on there. You actually screw this rod through here, and you end up with something like this. So that you have a location pin, and your part on there. So that's just going to hold on to there. This one is going to go just to the side of this, and this one when we've made this one up, we'll go on the opposite side. So this one, as I said before, is going to go the opposite side. So this one's going to go this side. And just on here, you've got some holes either side on here. So let me show you where they're actually going to be feeding through. So on here, we have a hole on here where it's going to go through, and a hole just next to this pipe here. So we're going to feed the struts through them first. So there's the first one in. We can put that down on top of there. And the second one is just here. And that one is going to go onto there. Just like that. And now we need 2 screws to secure these down, which is going to be HP screws. First one, and now the second one in there. Just like that. And that is this issue complete. So coming up next time in stage 28, we're going to be doing the left exhaust, and these are all the parts we get here. So yeah, that'll be coming up next time. So that's it, guys. That's stage 27, the engine bulkhead, all done and dusted, and it does look really, really cool. There's a lot of detail in there at the minute. So yeah, next time we're going to be doing the left side of the exhaust before moving on to the right side of the exhaust. Make sure you join me in that. That video will probably be out either later on in the week or next week. So we're also going to have Build the Terminator coming up this week, and also Build the DeLorean. We're going to have the issue 48 this week. That's coming this week. And then, yeah, we're going to continue that weekly as well. So if you like this video, guys, please leave a like down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.